and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. So we're looking at a Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro manual in the color white. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, we have the 3.5-liter V6 engine, manual transmission, gets 278 horsepower, 265 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 6,400 pounds, payload up to 1,100. Up front, you've got your LED headlights, customer daytime running lights, as well as the Rigid Industries fog lights. Then, if you look at each one of your front headlights, you'll find you've got the TRD and the Pro logos inside there as well. Then up front here, we've got the Heritage Toyota grille, and on top of the logo is your front-facing camera. There's also towing hooks down below and the TRD skid plate. Then on to the side here, we have the 16-inch black alloy TRD exclusive wheels. You also have the 2.5-inch Fox internal bypass shocks and a 1.5-inch lift on the back and a 0.5 on the, or rather a 1.5 in the front inch lift and a 0.5-inch lift on the back. There we go. On both of your front doors, you've got your Tacoma logo. Then you have the tube steps. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, then additional cameras underneath to contribute to the surround view camera effect. And up front, there's also the hood vent up there. We'll get a better look at that at the end of the video when I walk past it again. Then, as you move back here, all of your rear windows do come with factory tinting. In the back, currently we have the bed lamps turned on. These can be turned off or work automatically with opening and closing of doors. Middle section of your rear window is also inset because that is also power adjustable, and that we will also take a look at when we get up front. Across the back of the bed here, we have a hard tonneau cover, and on either side of your bed, you will find the TRD Pro logo stamped in. On the back, you have, again, TRD Pro logo on the right-hand side, Tacoma logo across the back, 4x4 on the left-hand side. Underneath, you have your hitch receiver, and looking straight through, you have your spare mounted underneath. And then right next to your rear handle is the backup camera. To open up your bed space, reach in and release the handle, and it can automatically lower itself down from there. Take a look along the inside. Of course, you do have the D-ring tie-down hooks as well as bed rails, and on the right-hand side, you have an additional storage compartment and a power outlet. To close it up back here, just reach down and bring your tailgate back up into its starting position. Next, let's take a look at the inside. Inside, the interior upholstery is the black leatherette Softex. Has this texturing as well as some bread stitching for a little bit of contrast. If you look up top, you'll find this little strap next to both the rear driver's side headrest and the middle headrest. If you reach up and release those, it will then give you access to all of the storage space you have in behind your seats. Very similarly, down below, you can reach in behind the seat, lift it upwards, and then there is a storage compartment underneath that is also lockable, so your goods aren't going to go moving around too much when you're actually out in motion. On the back of your front passenger seat, you have pouch storage. Back of the console, you have your cup holders, and currently we have the TRD Pro exclusive rubber mats installed in this unit. Inside your door, you have your storage compartments and power window control. Now, inside your driver's door, power windows here are for both front and back, window lock, power lock system, and side mirror controls. Front driver's seat is electronically adjustable, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. You've got a hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. On top of that, you have controls for the rear bed lamps, automatic headlamps, your 400-watt AC 120-volt and 100-watt power options for the rear plug-in. You have your clutch start, traction control, and the surround view camera. So if you give that a press, your infotainment screen will turn to a look around the unit. Press it once more to change your perspective, and then one more time to go back to its normal screen. Hop up here and we'll take a closer look at the steering wheel itself. So, black leather, black stitching. Then left-hand side, controls for radio, volume, and hands-free communication. Right-hand side, you got controls for your dash display up top. And then down below here is where you have your cruise control, which is adaptive, which means it includes both sonar and lane departure. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Currently, you're looking at your customizable home screen. Underneath that is your menu settings. You have your destination, audio, phone, app, projection, info, display, and setup. Then in here is all the specifics. Bluetooth, audio, phone, voice, navigation, traffic, data, clock, language, theme, color settings, etc. Audio listening includes AM, FM, and satellite radio. Full Bluetooth connectivity includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and you've got optional USB adapters throughout. All the way at the bottom is your built-in navigation, fully touch-sensitive for ease of use. Right-hand side is all of your radio controls, tune scroll on the bottom right, volume control on the bottom left. Underneath this, you have your four-ways, two-wheel drive, and two-wheel four-high and four-low controls, rather. Then the rest of this is all climate control center. So we have 3 variant levels for heated seat controls for both driver and front passenger, as well as the dual climate up front here. So that means that everybody can have their own unique temperature settings or have it synced up. Just depends on what setting you have it on. Defrost for your front windshield and side mirrors. Underneath you have your BSM sensor, and then this is a control for your power adjustable rear windshield. You can take a look at it in action here. Press the button in to have it roll over, pull the button up to have it roll back closed. You can stop it at any point along the way to suit your personal preference. Great little feature for letting in extra airflow into your front cab space. Next to that is all of your charger options, including this little symbol here, matches the one down below. It indicates that this black pad space back here is a wireless charging pad. You can use this button to turn it on and off. Has a little built-in tray design, meaning that your phone's not going to go flying out of there when you're actually out and in motion, and you never have to worry about keeping charging cords on you at all time. Plus, with that control to turn it on and off, it means that if you don't want to be using it for the charger adapting options, you can just turn it off and use it for normal storage. Then, of course, we have the leather gear shift, has some of that red stitching to match the seats. Behind that is your parking brake cup holder spaces, and then console space right in the middle. Opens up inside there, you got some additional chargers up front. Big low blue, can't quite get the angle to capture them at this moment though. Then you got lockable glove box with a Tacoma logo on the right hand side. Up overhead on your rearview mirror, 1, 2, and 3 house shapes. These guys are garage door openers. Then you have your sunglasses compartment, SOS button. You have your A-track and rear diff lock, overhead lighting controls, and controls for your moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro manual in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.